Hey everybody, and welcome to the Baca Wines Happy Hour. We are so excited to have you here. My name is Alexandra, and if you haven't tuned in with me yet, I am the head of our social media, and so I have probably, interacted with you in the comments or in the DMs, but either way, it's really nice to see you all here. We have a really great show today. We have Erica Patney, who is the founder of Rowdy Fitness. So we're going to have her coming on in a little bit. And then we also have one of our Psalms, Ryan, to come on and talk a little bit more about some of the wine that we're drinking today. Some of the wine that we're drinking today is also featured in our Endless Summer Sale, which is going on now at the website, which you can find in our bio. And for now, you can see that I'm in a little bit of a different location. I am in our Healdsburg tasting room. And so I thought that I would just show you guys around a little bit. So let's see if I can. So this is the tasting room on the inside. They let me have kind of the run of the show for happy hour today, so I'm really excited. We have some beautiful art in here. We have this lovely outdoor tasting area, which all of our tastings are outside right now to keep up with COVID regulations. But luckily we have this beautiful vineyard view and this whole patio. So be sure to make a reservation. We're reservation only. The tasting is going to look something like this with all the wines pre-poured. And of course, hand sanitizer on the table. So be sure to head to the link in our bio to make a reservation and come visit this beautiful tasting room. So for now, I believe that I have Ryan coming in to join to chat about some of the wines that we're drinking today. So Ryan, if you're out there and can come with me, I will see if I can go live. So let's see. Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you? Good to see
Good, and you?
virtually. Good, I'm doing wonderful. It's always nice when I get to kind of get out of town for a little day trip up to Healdsburg. So
It's a good thing.
yeah, exactly. So I think that you are going to be able to tell us about some of the wines that we're drinking today.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.
So I think maybe we could start with the Baca Rosé.
Okay.
And I will virtually cheers you.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh, and I love that you have it in the glass because you can see the pretty color. All right. So tell us about this wine.
Beautiful rosé. It is not what most people consider a white Zinfandel. It is a rosé of Zinfandel. It's organically farmed vineyards, Zinfandel vineyards. And then we pick it at a lower Brix, and so we can keep some of the acidity and not make it as sweet as it potentially could be. Small batch fermentation in neutral barrels so that it can go through fermentation and have a sense of the breathability of the oak, but not the flavor necessarily. And then we actually, Mike, then we actually go ahead and direct press it like we would a white wine. And so there's a little less skin contact with the particular berries, but you still get the color because there's such pigmentation in the grape skins when you have those.
Yeah.
Go into, and you get this fresh, bright acidity from Zinfandel rosé, and you get aromas of like red grapefruit, fresh strawberries, and interestingly enough, like a peach gummy.
Yeah, that's one of the tasting notes that I always hear whenever I'm at the tasting room. And I mean, I love peach gummies, but I definitely can notice that one.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, now that we've gotten our palates all ready, if you would mind, we could move on to the Double Dutch, which is the other wine we're drinking today.
Oh, sure.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers again. And this is a wonderful Double Dutch coming from Ducey Vineyard in West Paso Robles. Unique thing about that particular area is very warm, hot days, very cool nights. And so it's called a diurnal shift, where you get all of the ripeness and you get the concentration from the berries during the day, and then they settle into that coolness in the evening to keep the acidity up and bright, and so you don't have a flabby Zinfandel that you're producing. Drainable soils, alluvial with the rolling hills, a lot of sunshine over there, and
So is Ducey on is it a hillside vineyard?
like rolling hills, like,
Okay.
yeah, not steep, but
Okay.
kind of roll, yeah.
Cool.
And then with that acidity and with that drainage in the soil, you get a lot of good extraction from the particular berries that you're going to harvest to make into the grapes. You get like a slight hint of black pepper. There's definitely licorice, there's definitely black cherries, and like a grassy kind of like field grass, prairie grass, if you will.
Yeah. So I have one question, and that is just when it's probably a very simple or oversimplified question, but in tasting notes, when they say, you know, it tastes like prairie grass or wet rock or some of these things that, you know, as a non-som, I would never be like, oh yeah, this tastes like wet granite, you know? So how do they kind of come up with those less food related flavor pairings?
And so what happens with our tasting, on the tongue, you have 5 senses. So you have sweet, sour, bitter, umami, and salty. That's all you can ever taste. But your olfactory, which is connected to your sinus, is right in the back. And so when you have a cold and you say this food doesn't taste good, it's because you can't smell the typical aromas that you would have when you were not congested. What happens with the wines is there's chemical compounds that mimic certain aromas that we are familiar with. And so that's how you pick those up. It's really the smelling that's happening in the back that's picking up those aromas that are mimicked by those particular varietals. So it's not an addition. We're not adding grass into fermentation or black cherries.
Like, are you just out here, you know, eating prairie grass or something? I don't. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming on, letting me pick your brain.
You're welcome.
Always so wonderful to chat with you about wine, and hopefully I'll be able to, you know, have a distance glass with you in the near future.
Yeah. Well, we're on property at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just sit at a tasting table beside you, and then we can chat. Okay. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining. And I will hopefully see you around.
Again, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. So I definitely learned a lot there, and I can't wait to continue to learn today from a different kind of perspective, a more fitness perspective. We're going to be going live very shortly with Erica, who is one of the co-founders of Rowdy Fitness, and she should be joining pretty soon to talk about, you know, a fitness brand during COVID, all the things that are related to that. Hey, Erica.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for joining. Good to see you.
You too. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Great.
Awesome. So I just was kind of giving a little bit of a brief introduction about you and about Rowdy, but obviously, you know, you could explain it much better with the assistance, I think, probably of some wine. So before we get too much into it, I want to invite you to share a can or glass of rosé with me. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much. So fun. My favorite.
Yeah, it's so good, especially in the summer. I mean, August has been crazy hot in California. And you're also joining us from California, right?
Yes. So I'm joining from Davis, so not that far.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
From wine country. It's super hot here. We love
it
here. And it was so fun to learn from Ryan some of the tasting notes. That was awesome.
Yeah. I've always wanted to ask somebody, I mean, you know, what does it mean when they say prairie grass? But now I know. So
yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Rowdy. I guess you could tell us a little bit about what it is, what gave you the idea for it, and then also what kind of sets it apart from the other online fitness programs that seem to just be kind of popping up now with COVID and everything.
Yeah, totally. So Rowdy is a club-inspired cardio, hit, strength, dance kind of workout experience. Okay. And it's really more of an escape than your average kind of workout class. And you guys are going to get a peek into what it's like in a bit. I'm so excited about that. And I came up with the idea originally. I was about to turn 40 and I wanted to go out dancing with my girlfriends. And it felt like there was really nowhere to go at the stage of my life where it felt like the right place for me. And then also, I've always been really into fitness and I love working out. And I thought, what if you just combined the two into getting that night out kind of awesome feeling and thrill, and you combine that with the workout that we all want to do to stay healthy and have lots of energy and drink lots of wine and do all those things. And so I teamed up with my business partner, JR, and she's got a fitness background, which I do not have. I have a business background. And so we went on this path to create Rowdy, which is it is an escape-driven workout. And so each month we take people to different places virtually. This month it timed so well with this rosé, because all of our content is around festivals, right? So outside events didn't happen, and everybody's bummed about those Coachellas not happening this year. So we're bringing those to people virtually. So it's really different.
Yeah, I think that those are, going out with friends, dancing. That's definitely one of the things that I have been missing the most about shelter in place. Not even that I would, do it a lot, but it's so fun to go out with your friends and listen to, your favorite music and be around people. And what's funny is now I'm watching movies and seeing, bar scenes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they are so close to each other.
Where's the mask? Yeah.
I know. So this is the perfect way to kind of get that same thrill, I guess, of going out with your friends.
Yes. And another thing that's kind of different about Rowdy is that JR and I both feel very strongly about music. Like we are like music like fiends, and we're always looking for like what's the cool next beat, what's the cool DJ. It's like probably when we first met each other, we're like, oh my God, we have the same taste. Like which I don't think we could build Rowdy together if we didn't, because it's so music driven, and you guys will see that everything at Rowdy is to the beat. So whether it's, a cardio dance or a stretch, or we just launched Rowdy Power, which is our strength concept. So it's all, even if you're just doing curls, like it's all to the beat. And it's amazing. First of all, it's a lot more fun. But,
it just makes it feel like you're dancing instead of, like squatting.
You forget that you're exercising, or if it like is a little bit uncomfortable, you kind of forget. But there's actually all this research that shows how much more beneficial it is to your physical and mental state when you move to the music. So that gets us really excited about creating Rowdy.
Yeah. And I will say, in addition, I tuned in for one of Rowdy's live classes, which is so fun that they're live, because it literally feels like you're in the gym. And also, for me personally, I'm sure for a lot of people, the reason that I like group workout classes is because I like to have a coach or somebody, to like hold me accountable. And so I think the live classes are a good way to do that, because you can't, say, okay, I'll work out at 12, I'll work out at 1 after dinner, so that's been very fun. And also they have, I'm very short. I'm wearing a Rowdy tank top, which is very comfortable. So in addition to great workouts, you've got great merch.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm wearing the white crop tee.
Oh yeah, matching.
Yeah, our apparel is we love it, and it's like we created it back in December originally, and then COVID happened, and it just turns out that it's the COVID chic attire. Like it's super soft, but it's cute. And so the gear is pretty popular too. I'm so glad you like the shirt.
Yeah, I was joking with my friends that I haven't opened my closet, since March. I just only use the clothes out of my drawers, which are like my workout clothes, pajamas. Basically, that's it. So, well, that kind of, all of this leads us into some rapid fire questions, if you would like to do these with me.
Sure.
Okay. First of all, we were kind of just talking about music, but what is your favorite artist or song specifically to work out to right now?
It's going to have to be this song that we have called Go Mode. And JR, help me out. Who is Go Mode by? MBHD Nick. So kind of an up and coming artist. We might get to see Mariah do do this song, but it's so energizing and like it's
Yeah.
got a really great beat. It feels like you're at the club.
Okay, great. I'll have to check that out. Okay, next one. What is your go-to breakfast before a workout? Because I know sometimes, some people want a big breakfast, some people don't eat. What do you do?
Yeah, so I actually like to do kind of the intermittent fasting.
Mhm.
I'm not like completely religious about it. If I'm hungry, I will eat. But
Yeah.
I just find that because I like to work out in the morning, it works for me if I eat like a bigger meal after workout. But if I'm going to eat breakfast, I actually love the Starbucks egg bites. I'm
Yeah.
kind of addict to those. Yeah.
Yeah, I like those, and then the spinach feta wrap is good
Those are
from them
good.
too. But okay, what is your most used phone app?
Oh, my most used phone app. Definitely Spotify.
Yeah, same. In addition to Instagram, which I feel like I'm on all the time now with
Yes.
COVID.
That's like a sure.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what is, or I guess who is the person that you would most like to share a bottle of wine with? Could be past or present, anybody.
Oh, that's such a good question. Oh my gosh, who would it be? I don't know, somebody like Richard. JR knows him
Yeah.
so well. She goes, Chris Martin. I'm a big Chris Martin fan.
Oh yeah.
And I love what he does as an artist. And I love his nature. I love his performances. He's just wonderful. Thanks,
Yeah.
JR. That was helpful.
That's a good choice. Mine would be Britney Spears, so similar, music path. Okay, and then finally, in addition to, I assume, vodka rosé, what would be 3 things that you would take if you were on a deserted island and you could only have 3 things?
Oh, wow, that's good. Definitely a lot of water. Let's see what else. Music in some way. And a lot of snacks.
Yeah.
I love snacks.
Yeah. Those are all good answers. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I will say, I think you have earned another wine. So if you're ready, I would love to. So I will share this bottle with you, but I will also do it a little virtually. So if you're ready, I
Okay.
can drop this down. Amazing.
Thank you.
Shipping these days is just so fast. All right. So this is, for those of you that were tuning in a little bit earlier, this is our Double Dutch, which is one of our Zinfandels. And we don't have a flagship Baca wine, but to me, I just always associate Double Dutch with Baca because I think it's just such a wonderful expression of Zinfandel. It's a little bit, peppery. It's a little bit spicy. It's very bold in flavor. I think that people typically that like Cab will like Zinfandel and would specifically like this one because it just has a lot of that structure that I think comes with Cab. So we can
So
taste
good.
it and you can tell me what you think.
It's so good. It's peppery. I get a lot of pepper.
Yeah. It's so funny because with tasting notes, I always feel like once somebody tells me what they are, then I can get them. I mean, like with, Ryan said black pepper and I instantly just thought, oh yeah, of course, duh, that's what it is. And he also said black cherry, which I really get on this wine a lot, which I think is, I love cherry, so it works well.
I'm going to say like plum or something.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely something like dark fruit.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
The good thing about tasting wine is that, it's not like there's cherries in the wine or anything. Those are just flavors that you taste. So really, I've gone on a lot of wine tastings that the wine educator just won't tell any tasting notes at all because it really is just whatever you taste is what's in it. So
it's such a personal thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But this one is definitely very good. So we have one more kind of little activity. If you're up for it, do you have a gym bag near you?
I do.
Okay, perfect. So we've played this before with purses, but I just think since, you're all about fitness, this would be a very fun way to kind of get to know what, an expert has in their fitness bag. So if you could reach in and grab something that you always have, no matter what the workout is, you always have with you.
Okay. So I always have this bag. My screen keeps going dark. Sorry. So Bliss, my maiden Bliss is my maiden name. So this is a very sweet gift from a friend. But this is kind of like, this is not a makeup bag. It's more like the essential, like pre or post workout stuff. So I have like natural deodorant. This is like a very favorite new product called Glow. Supergoop Glow sunscreen. Sanitizer.
You love Chris Martin. You love Gwyneth.
Exactly, right? I'm such a groupie.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is this amazing like essence product for after a workout. I feel like if I'm going to go make a quick stop after I work out or run to the store, it's just like a little refresher. It smells really good, like coconut. Big fan of Dry Bar products. This is the sparkling soda for hair. Always some mouthwash, some dry shampoo. So this is kind of like, I will always have this little bag in my gym bag.
Yeah.
And then let's see what else I have.
Yeah, maybe next grab something that you don't normally have in your bag.
Oh,
something that just has found its way in there.
Kind of random.
Yeah.
What do I have? Let's see. I don't know that I have anything kind of unusual today. Well, actually, this is kind of random because it's like 105 degrees. So here at Rowdy at the studio, so we're all digital, so we don't have people coming in. So we are streaming right from the studio that you guys to, and it's completely freezing in there because the instructors, they're working out. So it's like 70 degrees, which compared to 100 feels freezing. So I always have a Rowdy hoodie.
There you go.
Which I like. I always have to have a sweatshirt, which feels totally crazy in the summertime. But
yeah, I mean, I always will say I probably have pre all of this when I was going to, real gyms, I always had a long sleeve shirt and a hat, but that's because I'm not, one of those girls that like doesn't sweat when they work out, and I need to cover as much as myself as possible for when I go into Trader Joe's after a workout. So
exactly. That's exactly.
That would be the perfect sweatshirt for that. Okay.
And this is something that, this is just kind of more related to my job, but JR taught me this when we first started working together. She's like, I was without a laptop charger or without a phone charger. She's like, oh my God, you have to always have a kit of like all your electronics. So I have like my AirPods, my chargers, sometimes 2 chargers.
Yeah.
It makes life so much easier.
That is something that I will take from this, think about, and then hopefully incorporate it into my life, because my phone is always dead. Anyone that knows me knows my phone is dead. You can't reach me. I need so many chargers all around.
I know. Those little electronics bags are key.
Okay. Well, I have learned a lot about how to pack my workout bag. I think normally it just has a water bottle, a towel, and a hat. So I have lots of products that I need to go back, rewatch this, write them down, and then order them.
Totally.
Okay. So we have a lot of questions that are coming in.
Yeah.
And if you want, I think we could answer some of them. Okay.
Cool.
So we have a question that says, what is your favorite workout move? So I guess your favorite workout move, and then your favorite, maybe not classroom related, like, do you like to go on runs? Do you like to swim? Kind of what's your go-to?
So I actually really love going for walks. Like it's really, to me, it's really therapeutic. We have a lot of really pretty trails in Davis that are shady. So I love just, putting on good music, or I'll call somebody and it's nice catch up time.
Yeah.
On a walk. And then as far as my favorite workout move, I find for my body, like lunges, even though they can be so brutal, I find that I feel really great after them. And again, like lunges to the beat, those are way more fun to me than just like do 100 lunges.
Yeah, definitely. I have also been going on a ton of walks. We're, so lucky that we live in such a sunny state, especially in, spring when this was all kind of starting, the weather was perfect to go on walks, which was so nice. And now I have to get up a little bit earlier to go, which has been good because I'm not a morning person. So it's nice to get my pre-work walk in.
Do you live in the Napa area? Is that right?
I do. Yeah, I live in Napa,
Okay.
which is wonderful. I'm originally from North Carolina and then moved to Napa post-grad just kind of to see the other coast. And I figured of all the places in California, I loved wine, so I might as well go to Napa, and then, have loved it. But the weather here is definitely, people aren't lying. The California weather's great.
It's hard to beat. That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. We have another one, which is what shows or movies have you been binging lately?
Oh gosh, it says so many bad things about me if I share it. So I love binging shows, and I was kind of feeling like there was nothing new. My all-time favorite show, I think, is Succession.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Love that show, but it's like they're on hiatus or something.
Yeah.
So I am so bad that I have started rewatching House of Cards, which is like people think is just so awful. That show is so toxic, but I find it.
But the first few seasons are very good. So
So
I think you can get away with it.
Yeah. So I've been rewatching that. It's so sad.
Yeah.
How
No,
about you?
not sad at all. I've watched Fleabag, I want to say 4 times. So I'm
The whole
looking
thing?
in, it's only 2 seasons in my defense.
Okay.
But so I've been watching Succession, and then I really love Bravo. It's not binging necessarily because they're kind of coming on live, but I've been watching very intently the new season of Real Housewives of New York because I think it's one of the best seasons yet.
Oh,
And
is it? Oh, good to know.
also Below Deck, which we actually have Captain Lee, who's the captain from Below Deck, coming on one of our happy hours later, and I am, personally just fangirling so hard about that.
So fun.
'Cause, yeah, it's just so fun. But yeah, I wish I watched less reality TV, but honestly, it feels kind of like a nice escape to see all the things that were filmed before COVID happened and remember what it used to be like. Yeah. Okay. So here's a question that I think actually you could answer really well, which is how do you get motivated to work out during shelter in place?
Such a good question. JR and I talk about this all the time because this is our world, right? Like we live and eat and breathe Rowdy and fitness, and we both have kids, and we were finding like, God, it's even hard.
Oh no, I think Erica paused a little bit. Let's see. Let's give her a little. It might just be my signal, but let's see if her signal comes. Didn't come back. All right. Let's see if we can bring her on again. And that's just the benefit of modern technology. It never quite works out like you thought it would. So I will, pour myself another glass of wine. And then I will wait to see if Erica could come back and join us. But in the meantime, I'll tell you a little bit about this giveaway that we're doing with Rowdy. And, oh, she's coming back. Great. Okay. Let's hope it works. But cheers to everybody in the meantime.
Sorry, my phone overheated.
No, that's okay. That actually happened to me in the car on the way here, and I was so close to arriving, and I had no idea where I was going. So we're glad that you're back. I was just telling everybody a little bit about the giveaway that we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
But I hadn't super started on it. So I guess just to give everybody kind of pick up where we left off is that we are doing a giveaway with Rowdy, and you can join, or I guess enter, by looking at our Instagram page. We posted all about it there, and you're entering to win. Oh no, I think she's leaving again. You're entering to win a $100 Visa gift card from Baca Wines, a 3-month Rowdy subscription, and then some Rowdy swag from them. So it's a really great giveaway. The way to enter is that you just need to tag 3 friends, like the post, and then follow both Baca Wines and I believe the Instagram is getrowdy.official, right?
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
Great. So you just need to be following the both of us, tag 3 friends, your workout buddy, your wine drinking buddy, whoever it is, and then and that's how you enter to win, and we'll draw the winner on Friday.
So fun.
Yeah. So maybe Erica, you could tell us. I know it's 5:31, so we're pretty close to getting to see a little bit of the workout class, which is the best way to show people, why they should enter this giveaway, because this class is, they're getting the 3-month subscription to you also. Maybe tell us a little bit about, how many classes are offered, what types they are, and then I would love to see some of the class.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so I just want to answer your question about staying motivated. Sorry about getting cut off.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I personally feel like in order to stay motivated during this weird time, I feel like you need to do 2 things. You need to schedule it in. So just like you would, sign up for a class that you're actually going somewhere, I think you need to put it in your calendar or write it down, whatever is your system, and make your schedule. Like on Sunday, make your schedule for the week. And then it helps if you have a friend that you're going with virtually. And then the second, I think you need to make a space. This has really helped me to make a space that is your designated workout spot. And for Rowdy, you really don't need that much room. Maybe a little bit wider than a yoga mat. Okay. But you need a giant room. Anybody, I think, can carve out a space wherever you live. But I think that needs to be your protected space.
Yeah.
I find that if you just try to wing it and you're oh yeah, I'm doing a class, and you don't have your spot, it's just, it won't work out well. So what are you getting for 3 months for a Rowdy subscription? So we have live classes, almost I think 6 or 7 a week, kind of depends on the week. You're about to see Mariah. We call this our happy hour Monday. It's really super fun and energizing, and a great way to kick off your week. We also do replays. So if you can't make it to a live class for whatever reason, we replay the best ones the following week. And we'll kind of take all the greatest hits and repackage those for the following week. We also do 20-minute workouts because we know a lot of people, they just want to get it in and get it done really quick.
Yeah.
So we actually record those 20 minutes once a month, like a recording studio, and they have a lot of effects, and they're really cool angles, professionally shot. So they're a little bit different experience than the live classes, but they are 20 minutes, and you get in and you get out and you get it done. And then we have bonus material. We have tutorials. We have cool downs, so you can sort of add those on as you wish. And then as far as formats, so tonight you're going to see cardio, which is 45 minutes of just cardio dance. Definitely you're going to sweat if you do that 45 minutes. But then we have power, and power is strength based, and that's either a 20-minute pre-recorded. We have a 30-minute on Thursday mornings, or there's a combo class that's actually Monday and Tuesday mornings, where you get a little strength and a little cardio. So there's a lot to choose from. And I will say, obviously, I'm so biased. Last week I did power cardio 2 times, and then I did power 1 day. So just 3 workouts. And I felt better. Through all of shelter in place, I felt like I got all of it in, and it wasn't a lot of time, and it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, especially a 20-minute workout is just so manageable. I mean, that's less than a lunch break if that's what you're trying to squeeze it in. So that sounds perfect. Okay, well, I would love to see a little bit about Mariah's class if you could give us a preview.
Is go mode. Okay. Kick you guys out.
Oh, is this the song that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, perfect.
Again, set. Yeah. Arm up. And switch. All right. Back from the beginning. Let's go. Up. Punch. Let's go. Strong arms.
feel bad drinking wine during this workout, but.
What do you think?
That's so fun. I mean, I was like kind of bopping along with my, I was saying I felt a little guilty drinking wine while she's working so hard, but
I know what you
definitely drinking this wine has then motivated me now to take a Rowdy class to try to burn some of it off.
Totally.
Well, that just looked so fun. I can't wait to take some more classes, and I can't wait for whoever our winner is for the giveaway to join us. So, yeah, I guess I just wanted to check in. Do you have any final thoughts, anything that you want everybody to know about Rowdy or about you or about anything?
I don't know if there's anything else. We covered so much, Alexandra. This has been awesome. One kind of fun fact that I don't even know if you know, but I actually got to work on the Baca brand in the early days. So I worked with her and the team. And so what's really cool about Baca and something that Baca and Rowdy share, which is why I love that we're doing this giveaway together, is that both are brands for people that really love to live a full life and love to just experience and have fun and not live like, it doesn't matter what age you are, but it's kind of your outlook on how you seize the day. And that's kind of, these are the brands that we need right now,
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I know that you've worked on it, and, I could definitely see it through the few Rowdy classes that I've taken. But yeah, I mean, Baca is definitely all about adventure, getting outside, especially, I mean, like with this can, you can literally take it anywhere. You could throw it in your gym bag. That's something that we need to get back into your gym bag as a routine for an item. Yeah. You put your sweatshirt on, drink some Baca Rosé, call it a day. Okay, well, this is so wonderful. Thank you so much, Erica, and hopefully we can get you over here to this tasting room sometime soon and do a tasting in real life.
Let's do a class there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be so great. Yeah, we'll have to, I'll email you. We'll have to get it coordinated.
Let's do it.
Okay, all right. Have a great night.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for staying with us. I know there were a few technical issues, but that's life, and this was just so much fun. I feel motivated to both drink more wine and work out. So we'll see how I land in the middle of that. But just a few things that we have on our radar that I want you guys to know about is that we have, as I mentioned, we have our Endless Summer Sale, which is where you can get some of the wine that we've been drinking today. You can check that out at the link in our bio. And we also have on Wednesday on the Hall Wines Instagram, Tori Spelling from 90210. And so we have her coming on with Catherine, which is going to be such a fun show. I'm so excited about. And we will see you there. So cheers.